Hello everybody, this is September and I am checking in on the Hanure server, and in this video I am going to cover Nobles crates and Noble crate farming. This is my third installment and hopefully the last of the Larceny Is Not Dead series. And in previous videos I talked about Jester crates, and then I compared Jester crates to Queens and Prince crates. Yeah, that's it. And in this video, thanks to Head66Bang, a YouTube subscriber of mine, who graciously let everybody know that there is a place in Sandeep, even if you're level capped like me, level 55, you can still farm Nobles crates. And so I went ahead and did an hour out here in Sandeep, and where I'm at is, here is the community center. And here I am on the shore. The mobs that I was farming is the red coral were shark, and it's so easy to farm at level 55. I can imagine that anybody with any kind of weapon could do this simply. Myself, I was just using mana stars, and once you kill enough of these mobs, they actually start almost instant respawning. So you can basically stand in one spot. I actually just farmed 2 mobs for 1 hour. And because they kept respawning, it was just so quick, like so quick and so easy. So what you have to do initially is what I'm doing now is start killing all the mobs, because these are dropping loot. Let's take a quick look at the loot numbers from the hour. 58 noble crates, 223 noble purses, and some miscellaneous armor and weapons, which I'm not going to count in the calculations. So now that we have a baseline, I'm going to go ahead and loot these guys up and show you how to get the instant respawn working. What it amounts to is just basically just wiping out the shore real quick. And then once he starts popping up like this guy did, just try to get him killed as soon as possible. And you'll see that there's already one respawned. And as soon as we get another one to pop up, we'll start on him. Get this guy dead. Now we got a respawn. And after you work on it for just a bit, you can get it to where you got 2 of them coming up instantly. I got 1 right now. I am actually going to go over here and kill these guys. Something about the spawn generator is it always tries to keep X amount of mobs, and once you get it to some kind of threshold, they start popping up super quick. Alright, so I think I've got it now. And let's see if this works out. Let's get this guy coming towards me so I don't have to run to him. So that one instant respawned right there, and then the other one instant respawned. Okay, so now when I kill him, 1 more will pop up. When I kill this guy, 1 more will pop up. And as you notice, I can now basically just stand here and farm mobs. See, look how that works. Let's take a look at the loot numbers. Okay, so I made it back to the house, and we're going to take a look at the loot, and then we're going to use the same numbers that we used for the Jesters, the Princes, the Queens, to find out the value, the silver to labor ratio, and how much labor you can burn in an hour doing this. So we had 58 loot crates. I'm going to go ahead and pop those open, and I'll speed up the video in editing to show the final loot out of these 58. Okay, so went ahead and opened all 58 of those, and what we ended up with was 12 mysterious garden powders, 114 sunlight archeum dust, 72 moonlight, and surprisingly more starlight, which is the best one to get, 81 starlight. Also received 18 lunarites and 7 glowing prisms. And before I crunch the numbers, I want to point out a couple things. First of all, the labor to open them with the same labor reduction I had in the other videos is 6 labor to open the crate. And the second thing I want to point out is let's get a baseline for the silver to this is the silver to labor ratio on the nobles coin purses. I'm going to imagine it's going to be horrible, but let's take a look anyway. 4 labor to open base. It's costing me 3 labor, getting 9 silver, 11 silver, 8 silver, 8 silver, 9.5, 9 3/4, 9, 9.5. So let's just say there's an 11 silver. Let's just say 10 silver divided by 3. That's 3.33 silver per labor point. I think that's a fair-ish statement. So let me go ahead and crunch the numbers and bring up the handy dandy spreadsheet. Okay, so here are the numbers out of the 58. Oops, those are the noble crate. We had 58. Wow, I just did not change anything here. Okay, out of 58 noble crates, we received 18 lunarite, 12 magic garden powders, 72 moon dust, 81 star dust, 114 sun dust, and 7 glowing prisms. Using the same numbers that we used on the other spreadsheets, we get a total gold value for 1 hour of 300 gold, 37 silver, 6 labor each to open, quantity 58, total labor 348, which brings our silver to labor ratio of just noble crates at 86 silver, 30 copper per labor point. That is really, really amazing, and it follows suit to what I posted in my original thread on Archeage forums. Is as the crates get higher, the gold or the silver to labor ratio gets worse for the rare drops. And there's a lot of reasons why that could be, but I think it's backwards. So here you go, 86 silver, 30 copper per labor point compared to the Jesters, which was still amazing, almost 75 silver per labor point. The Queens, way down there, almost 38, and then the Princes, which should actually be in between the Queens and the Jesters, is about 50 silver per labor point. So, nobles is kind of, if you're just going for the best silver to labor ratio, nobles crates is even better than Jesters. Man, wow, that's amazing. So if you find any mobs that are level 40, and again, let me point out, this was done in a peace zone. If this was war zone, I could double those numbers. Easy double those numbers. That would be 116. that would be 600 gold an hour for that war zone. That is amazing, amazing money. Very, very easy to do. In fact, I think anybody could do it, even with like a Hassela weapon or a Lost Garden weapon. You can easily farm those were-sharks. I hope this video has helped you. I think this is my last Larceny Is Not Dead video. I don't want to punish myself and do floor 1, floor 2, and floor 3 again. I've already did those, but I didn't break it down to this degree. I just know that it's going to be worse, and you know what? It's not worth it until I see that they actually do some changes. There's a video. Your questions, your comments, I always take them, and I always read them. If you have any, please let me know. That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.